Every year I love to show you how to make a different variety of granita. Now essentially granita is a fruit that's been mixed with a sugar syrup and then frozen, and once you've frozen it, it becomes really icy. So on a hot summer's day, it's the best snack. Now today I'm going to make a grape granita with a hint of ginger. This is to die for, it really is beautiful. First we need 800 grams of the Midnight Beauty, so the dark coloured, as dark as you can get the grapes, seedless, and we want to just pop them straight into a food processor. So I want to pick off each individual grape and then I'm going to pop the lid on and puree this until it's really, really smooth. That's a puree. I'm going to add a little bit of my sugar syrup. This sugar syrup is 1.5 cups of caster sugar to 1.5 cups of water, and I just let that bubble away for about 5 minutes and allow it to cool down. Now I'm going to add half of this to the blender now. Now these grapes have completely liquidized, so we need to remove the skins, and just with a strainer, I'm just going to pour it in. That colour is magical. That's because of those really dark grapes. You could do this with any type of grape, and you could even take it even further and do a two-tone grape granita. You could do a green grape and a darker grape. To present them, you could get a glass and almost make a trifle effect by adding the darker grape granita on the bottom and then topping it with the green granita. Look at this gorgeous juice just coming out of this. So I'm just going to just slowly keep mixing this around to get as much of that juice out. I'll add the remaining sugar syrup, and then what I've got here is just a standard tin, and I'm going to fill it with the liquid and pop it straight in the freezer. And ideally you want to leave this overnight so it completely freezes. Have a look at that. The colour is so dramatic. This is the really fun part. I remember doing this as a kid because all of a sudden, as soon as you start to scratch it, you've got all these little ice granules that taste so sweet and slightly tart from the grapes there, but it's the texture when you have the first spoonful. That's what's so exciting about granita. And you know, granita can be changed up between the seasons. I used to do watermelon, you can do mango, you can do all types of stone fruit granita. Get a big spoonful, and you have to serve this in a chilled glass preferably because it does melt really fast, especially on a hot day. So scoop a nice big spoonful in there, and the rest of it, if you don't want to eat it straight away, what you can do is just place this back in the freezer, and if you need it tomorrow, then it's ready to go. You just have to scrape it one more time. This is such a refreshing dessert. You can see how simple it is to do, and I have to have a taste. Almost a brain freeze, but it was totally worth it because automatically I'm cooled down.